TV soap news and spoilers say that today we're diving into one of the most explosive revelations to rock Salem in recent memory. The truth about Johnny DiMera and Joy Wesley's one-night stand has finally come to light, and the fallout is just as dramatic as we expected. For weeks, Johnny has been hiding his betrayal, but Chanel Dupree has finally discovered the truth, and it's not pretty. Let's unravel the events that led to this heartbreaking moment and explore what it means for their future. From the beginning, Johnny's guilt over his one-night stand with Joy has been eating away at him. Rather than come clean to Chanel, Johnny decided to bury the truth, hoping it would never come to light. But as we all know, secrets don't stay buried in Salem. Johnny's lies only grew more tangled over time. When questioned by Chanel about his suspicious behavior, Johnny doubled down, insisting there was nothing to worry about. But his unease and avoidance began to raise red flags, leaving Chanel increasingly suspicious. The tipping point came when Chanel overheard several conversations between Johnny and Joy. The snippets of dialogue she caught were enough to confirm her worst fears, that Johnny had been unfaithful. Chanel, determined to get to the bottom of things, confronted Johnny with her suspicions. In a dramatic confrontation, Chanel demanded to know the truth. Her voice trembled with anger and hurt as she asked Johnny directly what had happened between him and Joy. Backed into a corner, Johnny couldn't maintain the facade any longer. Overwhelmed with guilt, Johnny broke down in tears and admitted everything. He confessed to his one-night stand with Joy, explaining that it was a mistake he deeply regretted. But for Chanel, the damage had already been done. The revelation that Johnny had betrayed her with Joy, and not Alex as she had initially suspected, was a devastating blow. Chanel's reaction was a whirlwind of emotions. Anger, betrayal, and heartbreak washed over her as she processed Johnny's confession. This wasn't just about infidelity, it was about trust, loyalty, and the foundation of their marriage. "How could you do this to me?" Chanel demanded, her voice breaking. "I trusted you, Johnny. I believed in us." Johnny's tearful apologies and attempts to explain himself did little to soothe Chanel's pain. For her, the betrayal wasn't just physical, it was the emotional deception, the weeks of lying, and the fact that Johnny hadn't trusted her enough to tell the truth from the start. As the dust settles, the question remains, can Chanel find it in her heart to forgive Johnny? Their marriage is hanging by a thread, and the road to reconciliation will be anything but easy. On one hand, Chanel has every right to feel hurt and betrayed. Johnny's actions shattered her trust, and rebuilding that trust will take time, effort, and genuine remorse. On the other hand, Chanel still loves Johnny, and the connection they share is undeniable. For Johnny, the path to redemption will require more than apologies. He'll need to prove his commitment to Chanel, take responsibility for his actions, and confront the underlying issues that led to his mistake. This revelation doesn't just affect Johnny and Chanel, it also has major implications for Joy. As the other woman in this scandal, Joy will undoubtedly face her own share of fallout. Will she step forward to apologize to Chanel, or will she retreat into the background and let Johnny bear the brunt of the blame? Meanwhile, Alex Kyriakis, who was initially suspected of being involved with Joy, might find himself dragged into the drama as well. How will Alex react to being falsely accused, and could his presence further complicate matters for Johnny and Chanel? The stakes for Johnny and Chanel's marriage couldn't be higher. This betrayal has created a rift that will take significant work to repair. Will Chanel's love for Johnny be enough to overcome the pain of his actions, or is this the end of the road for them? As viewers, we've seen couples in Salem survive seemingly insurmountable odds, but we've also witnessed relationships crumble under the weight of secrets and lies. Johnny and Chanel's future remains uncertain, and fans are eagerly awaiting the next chapter in their story. As the drama continues to unfold, there are several key questions on everyone's mind. Can Johnny earn back Chanel's trust, or is their marriage beyond repair? Our TV channel, Soap News and Spoilers, is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.